in love with your family and friends and neighbors. And what I want you to do is just relax. If it's just learning how to breathe and let go. I always get anxious when I do a Zoom or come on a Zoom because I wasn't had computers and access to all these things, modern things that the kids today are born with. So in my confusion, I may touch a wrong button or be anxious, but I'm going to leave those old things behind me in 2021. And I'm just going to embrace and believe and send my Reiki out to machines anywhere that I am uncomfortable at. So when I do have to come in the future, in the present, and dealing, I will leave the all anxious behind me and knowing that everything is going to be okay. So just breathe this morning and breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. So today I just want to talk about old things and new things. It is time today's such a beautiful day. I'm over here with my mom. She's 98. And the weather is so beautiful that I cracked a window in the door to let freshness come in and let anything that's hovering around, hurt feelings, stillness, things that I cooked this week for her, to just go out and just bring in the freshness. So, and then we hold things in our mind and our body that's old. We have no more use for it, but we just hover and hold those things there. And it's just good to let things go and bring the freshness in. So breathe in your freshness and breathe out anything that you may have done yesterday that didn't agree with you, a thought or a word, and just bring in the newness today. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. So we're still looking at the news and the numbers are going up with this terrible virus that we've been attacked with for so long. And when we listen to the news, we let fear come in and doubt and wondering what tomorrow is going to bring. And it goes back to our 5 things that we should be repeating to ourselves each and every day to have a fresh mind and to love. So just for today, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Just for today, do not worry. And just for today, do not be upset, angry. And just for today, do whatever you have to do with an honest heart, an honest mind. And if you don't go out into an office, it could be something that you promised yourself you would do today and you haven't. Call a friend, write a book, write in your journal, sit down to a quiet meal, sit down to a movie. And honestly, we let life get in front of us, beside us. And the thing that we're supposed to do for today with honesty, taking care of yourself, being aware, letting old things, stagnant things go, and embrace new and loving things. And the last thing, just for today, be humble. So I know what humble is, being humble, but I had time this morning to look up the word. And it says showing that you do not think yourself better than others. To be modest, to be meek. Humble comes with wisdom. To be humble is to not to judge someone's personality, their life choices. To be humble is to give, to be kind to yourself. Don't put yourself up so high that it's a long time before you can reach down to somebody else. To be kind, to be meek, to be non-judgment. So the 5 things again is be kind to yourself. Love yourself and love others. Do not worry. Each day we may have something that we worry about that night because we know we have to deal with it the next day. And it makes us anxious. So do not worry. And do not be angry or upset with what people may say with their words, with their deeds, because somebody might promise to do something for us and we're really depending on that person to be there, to stand up, to have our back. And they may fall and not show up. But do not be upset. It may be a reason that they can't tell you about, or something important came up. And be humble and do an honest day's job. And that could be just preparing yourself, knowing the things that you need to do that day and writing them down and stay on that task. Because we will let a phone call or another person interfere or coming in to interrupt the things that we need to do for ourselves that day or for other people. And it's okay if we allow ourselves a little time to do other things in that day. But if we on a time schedule and we need to meet some things and some goals and that we have planned to do that's very important for ourselves, for our business, for our family, we need to stay on that task. We need to tell the other person, friends, family, neighbors, we would love to help them. But today, just for today, I need to be honest and stay on the task that I have for myself. Just for today, I need to focus on my things and not be pulled away by a TV special or by wanting to do something else. Just for today, I will not be angry with myself. I will not be angry with someone else. Just for today, I will be kind to myself and I'll be kind to others. Just for today, I will be humble in all things that I need to do. I will be, and I take humble with being also bringing in a grateful heart, a humble heart. And you may not think that you have the strength to do the things that you need to do that day, but when you prepare yourself that morning and ask the universe to give you the strength you need to do the things that's on your list, you will be so humble and grateful that the universe do give you everything that you need to do that day. And we do that by letting old thoughts go away. We're approaching a new year and no one knows what's in store for us. But I always and always will believe in the power of spoken words. So, although we do not know, let's say we leave old things behind, old things that weigh heavy on our heart and our shoulder, our mind, and our spirit. And I think when we're angry and upset, that angry and upset with ourselves or other people, it comes and show itself with your knee hurting, your heart heavy, your mind heavy, your spirit is heavy. And so I really truly believe with all that's in me that when we let that anger go for ourselves or others or things that we haven't complete, and just write down, I may not have completed this task today because it's long and I ran out of time. I will be able to complete this task when it's supposed to be completed. Giving love to the things you need to do, being grateful, and asking for new strength each and every day. Like when I opened the window this morning and I know that I cooked this with onions and garlic, I felt a freshness in my mother's house that wasn't there because I had the doors and windows closed because it was a little chilly and I didn't want her to get cold. But this morning it was beautiful and bright. And just like our body, each day we bring something fresh and we let anything and everything that we no longer need, just let it go. Don't dwell on it. Just let it go. And we do that in a couple of ways. You can do it by saying, today, I will not worry about past thoughts and feelings or deeds that I did not do. Today, I will love myself, bring myself into the order and the place that I need to be. And so when you say you're letting go, truly let those things go. Don't hover on it. Don't rethink it. And if you have to write it down and say, I let this go today, and seeing it, and then taking your pen and crossing it off, physically doing that is releasing it away from you. We can do it in our mind, saying, I physically and mentally let any past hurts or things that I wasn't able to do, I let it go. But if you have to see it, write it down, cross it off, and let it go. I think that's the power within you of letting things go and truly mean it. And if it tries to come back, just say, it's gone. I'm letting it go. And if it tried to come back again, because it often does, say, I'm letting it go. I no longer need it. It's no longer serving a purpose in my life. And you'll find after you go through this a few times, and it may be many times, that you have the power of letting go of things that no longer serve you. And the things that I know that I need in my life on a daily basis that gives me strength and give me joy, then bring those things in by saying the same words. Words are powerful. Today you may need just to have joy. So you say, I will see and feel joy in everything that I do today. By having a cup of coffee, by looking out your window and seeing the sun. I even find joy when it's raining because I put my heavy blanket on or sweater. I get my favorite cup of tea. I snuggle up with a book. So no matter what the environment is, and we know that we love everything that the environment gives us, a sunny day, a cloudy day, a snowy day, a rainy day, you can find joy in any season that you're in, but speak the joy. I find that I'm not correcting people, but I'm asking people to watch their words because when it's raining, my niece say, oh, it's a rainy day, it's a dewy day, I'm not going to do anything. And I said, you can find a good movie, you can find a book that you've been wanting to read, you can go in the kitchen and do a recipe that you haven't had time to do, that the rain have you in, and find joy in everything that happens. Find joy in the sunshine, feeling the sun on your face. Go outside. When it's raining, just wrap yourself and go outside. Turn off your TV and laptop and listen to the rain hit the roof and the windows of your house. It's amazing how that makes you feel. Even on cloudy days, it's a good day to maybe bring and make some spaghetti. They say comfort food, a good sandwich that you haven't had in a long time. Everything is given to us for a reason in that season, and speak life over it, not doom, life over everything you have, and watch and see your spirit will be happy. Just for today, I will be kind. And I have to add my spin to it. It says be kind to others, but be happy. Find your happiness. Be happy with what you have that day. Find joy in hearing somebody's voice. Find joy in speaking. I find out if I speak over myself the things I need to do that day, I do those things, and I don't do it grudgingly. I have like, oh, wow, I did this. I accomplished this today. It could be cleaning my kitchen, making sure that everything is in the place. It is wonderful to go into a kitchen in the morning to make your coffee and your tea, and it's not chaos in there because you left things undone. So that's what I'm thinking, that do something honestly. It doesn't have to be for your boss if you go to work. It could be just for your environment around the house. When I have a clean bedroom, because I have a tendency to throw what I have on that day in a pile of it, knowing I'm going to wash it at the end of the week. But if I could come and hang it up or put it where it needs to be in a laundry bag, and my bedroom is clean, I find such joy in the peace that it gives me in an ordered room. It is amazing the little things that you can do for yourself every day. Simple things, mindless things that will give you peace in your environment. So let's say old things are gone. We have one more week and one more week, and we will be in 2022. It is a blessing, first of all, to be approaching a new year, and bless yourself by speaking into your future, whatever you need for your future. More time to yourself. Um, if you need whatever you need, send it to your future. Anything that you didn't need in your past, and your past is yesterday. It doesn't have to be years gone by. Whatever you don't need in your past, speak to your past. I no longer need hurt. I no longer need confusion. I no longer need friends that are wishy-washy, as they say, that's back in the day word. I need people who love me, people who I love, people I can trust, people who trust me. Whatever you don't need in your past, you have the power to speak and let it go. You have the power to speak into your future, things that you need in your future. Speak it. And the most important thing, what do you need today? That's why the most important things, just for today, I will be kind to myself and others. Just for today, I will not worry. I will not be concerned. I will not be anxious. Just for today, I will not be upset. I will not be angry. I will not be confused. I will not have doubts of what spirit has dropped into your spirit to do. It'll be clear for you to know it's yours to do. You have the power to do it. You are strong. Just for today, do an honest day's work. And people may equate that with the boss in the office, but it's not just that. It's yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest of the things that make you happy. Be honest and do an honest day's work. And if that is like, I do not feel like cleaning my kitchen up sometime, and I may leave it in disarray, but when I get up the next morning, I am not filling that kitchen. I need to have a clean kitchen, to have a clean, orderly mind when I go in there and get my cup of tea or coffee that I want that morning. It feels amazing when you do that. So an honest day's work is taking a few minutes and making sure my kitchen is in order. Just for today, be humble. A humble heart is a grateful heart. It's humble goes with gratefulness, thankfulness, the ability to not judge yourself and not judge others. And it is just a human emotion that we see something quickly, we judge it. Oh, look at her. Oh, he said he's going to do that today, but I don't believe it because he didn't do it yesterday and it's his habit of not doing it. Don't judge your partners, your husbands, your wives, your children, your friends, and speak. Send it into the future. Today, he will, she will, they will do what they say they're going to do. So I can trust them. Trust them is so, so, so important because we know who we truly trust. And sometimes we don't trust people to do the things to lighten our burden. And guess what? They don't do it because we don't trust them to do it. We already put it in our mind because they fell and dropped the ball before. We put it in our heart. So if you want new things, speak new things. If you need new trust of your family, your children, speak that into existence. So for 2022, my Lord, to 2022, all those twos, I didn't look up what twos mean, but I know that we have to embrace this new year without fear, without worry, being humble, being grateful, and sending whatever we need in 2022. Send it out there. Send it. When you get up in the morning, before you go to bed at night, if you need something the next day, send blessings the next day to yourself. If you're anxious about a doctor's appointment, send healing the next day to your doctor's office. Send healing to the medicine you have to take. Before you go to bed, put your hand on your medicine. And whatever this medicine is supposed to do, it will do. I will not have side effects. I am healing. One day I will not need this medicine. If you need kindness the next day because you're overwhelmed, send kindness to yourself for the next day. Tomorrow, I will have kindness. I will have favor. I will have blessings on anything and everything I need to do. If you have to go somewhere and it's hard to park because it's a doctor's office, it's a mall, it's a friend's house, send out in the future. I will find a parking space. It can be small or mighty, whatever you need. Send it out, but don't send it out with any doubts. You have to send it out with belief. So I was at the store, Ross, the other day, and I got It said, believe, 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 believe. So we have to send out with believe, 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 and believe. Believe that what you send out is true and it will be there. Believe your words have power because it does. Believe every need that you have will be met. Believe that you will not judge a situation. That spirit will let you know you're not seeing this clearly. They're acting out because it's some pain there and hasn't been resolved. They're acting out because they're nervous. They're acting out because they're not sure of their self. And believe what spirits say over your body, not what the doctor said, because I had some bad doctor's reports myself. And when a doctor say this could happen, that could happen, this is going to happen, I believe what I said. I said that is not going to happen. It will not materialize in my body. And guess what? I can testify those things did not happen over my body. None of those things happened. And the doctor, after he did surgery on me, and it was like 5 years ago, he was amazed to come back and report to me that the surgery he thought he had to do, he did not have to do. So I send out believe and trust. And you got to catch that thing by the root before it take root. When you hear a bad report or you hear this may happen or that may happen, you speak over it immediately. You believe, 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 and believe, and trust the power of your words. Believe yourself, believe your capability, believe that you have strength to do it, believe that you have abundance of everything you need: finance, health, peace, love, family, joy, completion. Believe, 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 trust, and speak. Now, 2021 was horrible in so many ways, but it was also joy in so many ways. I got hooked up in listening to the news every day, hearing what the possibilities are going to be, hearing the tragedies, the loss, the pain, that I start feeling lost and pain and overwhelmed and just too much. It was too much for me. I finally had to cut the news off and start speaking life and love. I walked around every room in my house. I saged it. I asked Spirit to come in with love, with peace, to take the anxiety, the anxious, the anger, the being upset. So we're going to leave that into 2021. And we're going to take our power to 2022. And we're going to still hear some things that gives us anxious, to make us angry, but you speak over that thing and take that root right by the head before it comes into your spirit. And you know when it's tried to get into your spirit, because you start feeling nervous and you start speaking the same thing that happened. Well, that's not going to help if you speak pain because you have pain. If you have pain, you take your hand and you place where that pain is and you speak healing. I may be, you don't even say I may be. The pain will leave my body, my mind, and my spirit. I will have no pain today or tomorrow. I am healing. You speak your healing. If the doctor says something that kind of grab you, don't speak it. Doctor is not Holy Spirit. He does not know the miracles that God can give you. And God is in the miracle working business. So you speak life. You speak life, you believe, and you trust. And God and Spirit, your angels will give you strength. You speak to your angels, not just having a conversation what they tell you to do that day, But you tell your angels, speak to your angels with a humble heart. I need you to hover around me and give me strength. Give me insight. Help me speak strength. Give me the words that will implant, grow, nurture health and well being. Believe, 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 believe. That just got to my spirit when I saw it. So write it down somewhere, put it up, nail it up in the places that you stay in the most, your office, your kitchen, your bathroom, your bedroom, and look at those words and know what they mean. Believe, 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 believe. Take root, open up, bring it to your heart. Take your hand and place over your heart. Believe, 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 believe. I cannot stop saying that. Whatever you need to believe in, I believe in good health this new year. I believe in abundance of finance, that all my needs will be met and I will have such an overflow that I'm able to help someone else's needs. Give freely. I find out giving freely, it comes back to you in so many different ways. Give freely, knowing that your cup will be overflow with goodness, healing, abundance, strength. Sometimes we just need a little bit more strength that day to do something. But also remember, when it's time for you to sit down and rest for 10 to 20 minutes, do so. Do not push your body when your body says rest. And it lets you know when you need to rest. And so when it's time for you to rest, put your shoulders back to your comfy chair or lay down flat on your bed and breathe. Breathe in new strength, new healing, and breathe out doubt, breathe out illness, breathe out judgment, breathe in humbleness, gratefulness, kindness. And you will feel your body transforming as you breathe. You will feel your body relaxing, letting go. You will feel abundance of peace come over you. You will feel love. You will feel gratefulness. Tears may even just roll down your eyes because you are so at peace with yourself, with spirit, that you feel the love the spirit has for you. You are more than enough. And that's one of the things that I also have on my wall. I am more than enough. I am more than enough. I am more than enough. Because sometimes we have challenges and we think that we're not more than enough. We have old residue that needs to just be cleaned and forgotten and gone, that pops up now and then. Old self that saying, oh, well, I didn't do that then. It wasn't meant for you to do that then. Even though you struggle to try to get something complete, it was not meant for you to do that. When you complete something and you feel that satisfaction of completion, it was meant for you to do. Sometimes we need to, though we plan to do something and it didn't come about, let it go. It was not meant for you to do that. Embrace yourself. Give yourself a hug each day. Just wrap your arms around yourself. Breathe in that love and breathe out that love. Remember, your words have power. Your words have power. I cannot tell you enough. Your words have power. Your words have power. So, starting today, if I were you, I would use my words for life, for healing, for comfort, for strength, for believing, for trusting. Because soon as we open our mouth and somebody tell us a conversation and we open our mouth and we use the wrong words, just as positive words go out in the atmosphere, negative words go out in the atmosphere. So I have learned to say positive things. And it was hard to become a habit because we are always in people's listening to people, listening to the news, listening to life, whereas we've seen things negative happen. So we speak negative. Oh, she's not going to be any good because look at her mother, or they're not going to be able to meet the bills because of what they make, or the doctor says this, so it's going to be. No, 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 no. You'll be able to meet any financial obligation you have or need to meet because you already sinned. I will meet my obligation and I will have more than enough. I will have more than I need. Doctor's visit. Doctor can say and feel because they put us in a group of 20 patients that already went through this. And they think that you'll be just bundled up with them. Well, you're not bundled. You're a own person and you have power in your words and your thoughts. And you believe, 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 believe. And not only pray on yourself for healing, I pray over everybody who has the same kind of thing that's going through me. I ask Spirit, not only heal me, but heal them in their mind, in their words. Believe, 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 believe. Trust the power of your words. Speak the power of your words. Let old things go and embrace new things. Speak over your day the next day as you're getting all comfy in your bed and you know some things need to be done. Some things difficult, some things not difficult. Just getting up, maybe going to the grocery store, making a grocery list. Ask Spirit to remind you of everything you need to prepare the things that you need that next day. Ask Spirit for no traffic. And I do that every day. And I am so amazed that I don't run into a lot of traffic because I do not like driving in traffic. Ask Spirit for a good parking space. You will have a good parking space. You will not have a lot of traffic. Ask Spirit for strength. Some things you know that you have to do the next day. Some things you do not know. They'll just hit you as the day goes on. You may have to add to your list. Ask Spirit to be with you the whole day. And no matter what you have to do, you will not be overwhelmed. Ask Spirit to let you know when you need to rest. Just everyday life. Also, remember to send Reiki to your past mistakes, past weaknesses, past hurts, past pains, and to heal those so you can completely be healed. Need to never rethink them again, that they are gone. Remember to power up. I got that from my teacher. Thank you, Alice. to power up each morning, to put your symbols on your hands, to write your symbols around your house, to write your symbols over your heart. And after you write your symbols, place it over top of your head so your thinking will not be overwhelmed. To put your hands over your knees so you can have strong legs that day, strong feet that day. To send your symbols out over your children and let spirit send, and the healing will keep on continuing throughout the day. Children, believe or not believe, neighbor, believe or not believe, remember, Reiki goes where Reiki needs to go. Reiki is know what needs to be and what not need to be. We may be sending Reiki out for a heart matter, but Reiki may go to a mind matter. The mind need to be straightened out before the heart can be healed. We send, but Reiki, we send an attempt to heal, but Reiki has the power to heal and know exactly what to do. We are just vessels to be, to give and to receive, to be grateful and humble that we are vessels, and know that we welcome Reiki to go through us. It is not our power, it is Reiki's power. To always be humble, grateful, to be a vessel to yourself and to others. Remember to invite Reiki into your heart, to any aspect of your life that need help. But Reiki know what needs to be helped in your future. You just need to be a vessel and send it. And believe, 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 believe. And I believe Reiki goes to things that may have harmed us. We will never know, but we write the symbols, and we release and ask Reiki to go where it needs to go. Healing and strength and love and trust. Believe, believe, believe. Trust, trust, trust. And like my teacher say, power up each morning, and Reiki's with you throughout the day. And sometimes we get overwhelmed by words or people. People's energy is so strong, I'm finding, that you will feel their nervousness, their anxiousness. But what I do, I take the scissors and cut and ask Spirit to heal them, not let me get so that I feel it. Only let me feel it where I need to place and hover my hands, but it will not come into my body. Just use me as an instrument. Let them keep what belong to them, and let me keep what belong to me, and heal in gratefulness. I am so amazed at what Reiki does and what your breath do. If you breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe, breathe in and breathe out, you'll be amazed what that breath does. So let's just take a moment and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out slowly. Breathe in good health and breathe out any bad health, anything that's trying to attack your body. Breathe it out. It's no longer yours. Breathe in again. Soften your shoulders, soften your face, relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in again and breathing out. Breathing in your love And breathing out your love so it can be around you. Breathing in again and breathing out. Stretching your fingers. We do so much with our hands that we need to care for our hands by stretching them out, bringing them into a soft fist, stretching them out again, and bringing them into a soft fist. Now turning your hands upward, facing the sky or your ceiling, wherever you are, holding your hands and receive whatever you need in your life today or in the future. You need abundance, you need trust, you need strength, you need healing, you need to believe, holding your hands to receive yours so your cup can be filled and overflowing. Believe, trust, strengthen yourself, strength and believe in the universe, strengthen your angels, knowing that you can trust your angels to take care of matters for the next day, preparing the next day to go into your past and clean up issues, whatever the issues, pain, hurt, distrust, and letting them go. We don't need to hover and keep any dead issues, any past hurts. Let them go. They are gone. And to ask your spirit, your angels, to be with you throughout today, each day. And those words are so powerful, so strong, needed to be repeated in the morning when you wake up, at night before you go to sleep, just for today. And you can add your own words, including with the words that we need to say. Just for today, I will be kind, I will be healthy, I will be abundant for myself and for others. Just for today, I will not be upset. I will not harbor anger. I will not judge. Just for today, I will do an honest day's work, cleaning up that kitchen of mine again, um, making my bed up and putting my bedroom in order, and taking honest day's work, maybe taking time to massage your hands, getting a massage, um, eating a good meal instead of treating your body with not taking care of your body by overdoing it. And we do overdo it sometime with our body. We overdo so much that we don't even know we overdo it. We overdo it by just trying to help other people sometime, by putting ourselves on the side and just helping others. And we may damage ourselves there and then, making ourselves extremely tired or anxious by helping somebody. We need to learn our limitations in helping. And because we are helpers, we are servers in Reiki, we have a helper's heart, we have a serving heart. We want to make sure everybody's okay, but we can only do that by making sure that we okay. Well, our cup is dry when we overdo, overgive, and we have nothing else in our cup for us. So we feel tired, we may feel anxious, we may feel overwhelmed. That's because we overdid it. As simple as that. We overdid it that day, that moment. And we have to learn to be kind to ourselves. And we're kind to ourselves by just saying no. We don't know that word too often, but we need to learn that word for 2022. And we can say it very gracefully. No, I just cannot do that today. And you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to make any excuses. Just have the strength to say no. I cannot make that cake. I cannot come over. I cannot give you a Reiki session because you just gave yourself one, and you just need to let that healing process and do what it needs to do. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say no to your loved ones. Learn how to say no to yourself. No, I don't need to go to the mall. No, I do not need to sit up and look at this movie because my body needs to rest. No, I'm not going to make this big meal today that I thought that I was going to make. I'm just going to have a sandwich and soup tonight and be grateful just for today. So, ladies, it was my privilege, my honor to be here with you today. And I truly believe who's ever show up was supposed to show up. I'm never concerned if it's 1 or 20 people, because I know Spirit has who needs it is there. So if anybody like to share anything with me today.
Pam, can you hear me?
I still can't hear you.
No. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna share.
Okay.
And, I just thought that was magnificent, and it's for the end of the year that
She's hearing you. I see her nod her head. I understand. I don't understand why I can't hear you, but just for today, I will not worry about it.
Yeah. Well, it was magnificent. The thing was magnificent. I am going to just do a chat, or I'll call you on the phone.
Okay.
I'll call you on the phone, and
Okay.
because it was absolutely magnificent,
So
and really do appreciate it.
I'm going to call you so I can hear you, and you can just speak up. Put your phone on speaker, and I can hear you. I can hear you.
That might that
she hears you.
It'll give an echo.
Okay. Okay. I won't do it on speaker. Okay. I can hear you.
Okay. I just felt that the session that you, again, I felt absolutely was guided by Spirit. I thought the words were, I just felt the presence of God in everything that you said. And I felt every single part of your meditation wrapped up a year and put us forward for a new year, a new beginning. It was exactly what you intended. And I was very, very grateful to that. So just amazingly grateful.
And I am to you too, because you have taught me so much that, like I said, I power up every morning. I send out Reiki to where Reiki need to go, to my children, to myself, and to strangers. I don't know where it need to go, but I ask Spirit to send it where it need to go. And I truly believe.
Absolutely. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. So
thank you.
Hopefully if there's anybody else on the thing that wants to say, even if we don't see them, maybe we can get
invite them in.
Right.
Anybody else like to say anything?
Hi.
Hi. I don't know why I'm not hearing people, but go on and say.
I just want to thank you. Thank you. That was lovely. And I really enjoyed it. When I started the meditation, I was tired, and now I just feel so much lighter. So thank you.
Okay, great.
Okay. My volume must be down, and I'm scared to touch anything, but 2022, I'm not going to be afraid to touch my computer. I'm afraid if I touch it, I might knock everybody off. So I know it's me now. My volume must be down, but I'm going to go back and look at the recording of this today.
Good, good.
So anybody else is invited to say anything. I am just so honored to be with you today.
I just want to say, Pamela, thank you so much. It was just the reminders to remember what's important in life and to keep yourself focused on those things and to let go of the rest. So thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you.
I agree. Okay. And
I'm calling you again, Alice. Maybe I can hear them through your phone.
okay. I don't know. Julie, can you say that again? And maybe she can hear you through the phone?
Sure, no problem. Pamela, I just wanted to thank you because it gave us like a gentle reminder of the things that are important in life and to let go of the rest, what to stay focused on. It's kind of like what the core of your life is, and you need to remain focused on that and let the rest go. So thank you.
That is so true. So true. We overabundant ourselves with things that we no longer need. Let it go. Yeah, true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful holiday,
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay, guys, then, and Pamela, you're going to get a copy of this. My webmaster will also send you a copy of it.
Thank you.
So when, after this is all said and done.
Okay.
And
Thank
I
you.
wish you the best going into
Thank
the
you,
future.
each and every one. A happy, happy, happy new year. And remember, you have power in your words. Speak life.
Absolutely.
Speak healing. Speak abundance. Speak and believe, believe, believe.
I love that. 5 believes. I
Yes.
love that. So, that
Okay.
was perfect.
We're
All
going to
right.
leave now. And y'all have, I'm going to stay on the phone with you for a minute. And
Okay.
everybody have a blessed 2022.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And
Bye.
I'll stay on the phone.
Okay, great.
Hi there. At the top, Pam, on the very top line of your computer, there is a button that says mute, and there's a minus for volume and a plus for volume. See, just for the heck of it, keep pressing the plus sign and see if you don't hear me. Okay. Lovely, wonderful. You and several other people that I have taught in the past, even one who I taught maybe 10 years ago, she said, I finally got my first students and I finally got my courage to do it, to take it, you know, I'm so pleased. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so pleased because you have digitally, you have all the materials that you need to give them, you know. So because you took the Reiki Master Teacher, so you have all the materials you need. There's nothing.
Grateful for you doing that. That's just your gift to each of your students. It's just unbelievable.
Thank you. Thank you. I just
For
want
you to do that for somebody.
Yeah, but what I wanted to do, to me, Reiki has been such a godsend that I feel every single person that agrees to become a teacher will reach people that I never could. But effectively, it's like ripples in a stream. It'll continue going around and around and around to the other shore. And you never know who you're going to affect, who you're going to, I mean, how many lives you're going to save, because that's what I truly believe. Reiki saves lives because it heals where nothing else has healed. I have
Thank
had,
you.
you know,
Wow.
people get off a table and tell me, oh my God, I had this pain for 17 years, but I don't feel it now. I felt it when
Wow.
I got on the table, but I don't feel it now. So they have to be ready for that. They have
Mhm.
to be ready to let it go, because some people, there's too many people that identify with their wounds. That's who they are. But these people don't, you know, they're ready to let it go. And I'm just, so I too, just like you, I know the power of Reiki. I know how it changes lives. And I'm so grateful every time I hear
So
somebody.
when you were telling me that, when you were telling me that, it dropped in my spirit that you're the blessing of Abraham.
Oh, thank you. Lovely.
Yeah, Abraham's generations and generations and generations of blessings came through him, and his seed was blessed. So us being students is your seed,
Yeah.
and we become teachers,
Yeah.
and we teach. Your seed goes through us to the teachers that come under us, and it goes on and on and on. You're the blessing of Abraham.
Oh, thank you. That's such a beautiful tribute. That brings
Yeah.
tears to my eyes.
Yeah, that's what I felt when you were talking, because
Yeah.
you blessed us. I was talking to someone else who's went and did Reiki training, and their teacher didn't give them a manual. Matter of fact, they had to write a disclosure. I will not use, you have to write your own manual.
Mm,
So that just brought me to being so humble that you give us not only the teaching of your heart, because
yeah.
when you teach, it comes from your heart. You can tell it, you glowing when you teach us. I mean, it's just there. And then to give us an abundant of gift of tools to use
Absolutely.
to teach. You're not just sending your children out in the
Right.
wilderness. You're giving them the tools to teach with and to teach others with, and to go back. And if you're feeling some kind of way, because I go back and try to read my manuals, because I want my manuals to become part of me. I want to teach what like you do without looking down.
Yeah.
Because you teach so much, you just know what is in your heart.
Yeah.
You know what comes next and what comes next, and you
Yeah.
can tell. You can even tell, because Reiki is so much part of you, what of your children. It doesn't have the age to be your children, because I'm 68. I'm still your child because you taught me.
Yeah.
You know which one of your child is going to be successful,
Yeah.
and which one of your child is just going to keep going and going and going.
Yeah. But the beauty is, this is the lifetime. I think we have all chosen to be here at this moment in time to help the earth ascend. And that is our particular mission of our soul, that we absolutely need to do whatever it takes. And I, just like what you said earlier, if one student showed up, I told God I would continue as long as one student showed up. If with no students, then I would know that, okay, do something else,
Mhm.
but as long as one showed up. So I know that before coronavirus hit, my Reiki 3 class that I had to cancel in March, I had 14 students,
Wow.
so that was the most
Wow.
that I had ever signed up for Reiki 3. I haven't gotten back there yet, but I know it will come. It will come. So
Mm.
you're the same. You start with what you get to the beginning. You just keep putting it out there, and you tell the universe, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm present, and send me who needs to hear what I have to say. And you have plenty to say. So
Thank you so much.
yeah.
I'm going to be online tomorrow night for church.
Oh, there
I
is
don't,
there
huh?
We don't do any the last two Mondays.
Okay, got it. So,
Yeah, we
so
don't. Yeah, so it'll
so
be
we start again in January, the something
the
something.
third. The third.
Okay, great.
Yeah, January 3rd. Yeah. So
Okay,
don't.
great. Thank you. Because
Okay.
I'll be thinking something's wrong with it again.
Yeah, no. It was yeah, the last 2 weeks in December, we just figure everybody is too inundated with
Right.
personal stuff. So we learn from experience. We
So
don't have it.
I have a couple of family members, a nephew of mine that's going through some mental challenges. And so yesterday, for the first time, I did a little session with him with Reiki. And I tell him that we can do it in person or over the phone or just in Zoom. And afterwards, he said he feels so much calmer because his mind is so busy. So that was just so rewarding. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to be an instrument for Reiki and send it out to him.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So thank you.
You have a beautiful day.
Thank you. You too.
I'm over my mom's house. That's why I'm in the bedroom, in my
Right.
sister's bedroom. But you have a great day. And thank you so much for being you.
Oh, thank you, Pam. Love to have you on board.
Thank you. And love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.